Most of you don't know the reason I am in love with Very Dark Man. Most of you don't know. From the first day I saw this guy on the streets of internet, I fell in love with him. It didn't start today. Go and check all my videos. I have never said anything bad about him because I truly love him. I love him from my heart, from the innermost part of my heart. You understand me? And why did I fall in love with him? The day I saw him on the internet, what got me to him, as in what made me to notice him, was the day he was saying things about how his father abandoned his mother and decided to move them from their comfort zone to a ghetto. Now relocate with another woman and started making a family there. Honestly, the story hit me so hard. And I'm like, how can a man do this to his family? How can a man do this kind of thing? How can men? Sometimes the way when they get mind, they tire me. How can a man abandon his family? You're not having issue with your wife. There's no problem anywhere. Just because you found another woman, you decided to move them and told them that things are not okay with you. That you want them to move into another area. You went and rented an apartment inside a ghetto for them. Then went to another place and rent a beautiful house with your new family. The day he said that on the internet, I was like, oh my God, this guy have seen it all. This guy has really suffered. I started pitying him. I felt so pity for him. I was like, oh my God, this guy must have suffered. You understand? That is why anytime I see him talking or doing so many things, I say, see the kind of talent they would have wasted because of carelessness. And now the man is enjoying. The woman that caused this problem now, according to what Very Dark Man said, the woman is roaming the streets mad. Now only God knows what to make her mad. Maybe now what she don't do, the thing don't boomerang, don't backfire. You understand me? Maybe that was why the woman is roaming the streets mad right now. I know if you won't go far with this whole story, I want you guys to listen to what Very Dark Man has to say about this whole thing. This will not be hearsay. Listen and hear from the horse's mouth. So when you see me falling in love with him, it's not like I just want to fall in love with him. There's something that triggered me. Something triggered my love for him. You know, it's not just ordinary. Okay? I don't want to talk too much, and I start to the talk when I want to narrate some kind of things. Let me allow you guys to talk. I will still come back. Just let me allow you guys to listen to Very Dark Man, okay? I will still come back.
Okay. Thank you.
Alright, so that's my father and my mother actually. It's only how my mother does not age. It's quite funny, I swear to God. But then again, what am I trying to say? A lot of things, happened when I was growing up. You know, my father and my mother, my father was very, very abusive. He abused my mom severally, you know. But okay, cut the long story short, my father literally carried us from a good place, took us to a bad place, and lied to us that things went sour, not knowing that he went to go and marry another wife and started another family. You understand? Cut the long story short, we were living our lives. One day, while we were living, they came to demolish it, and then we had nowhere to go to. That was when we discovered that when somebody came and then told us blah 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 blah, went to go and bring our father. That was when we realized our father had started another family, you know, and had kids that were already like 10, 11 years at the time. You know, it was crazy. So when we moved into the house, fights, morning, night, abuse, and this and that. Now here's the point. When this whole thing started, my mother being the first wife, you understand, she did not try to drag property. She did not try to do first wife, blah, blah, blah. She carried my 2 younger sisters and she left. She used style again. She moved my older brother. I was the last person to leave. She was like, just be careful, just endure small. When you don't finish primary school, you will come. I was like, she moved everybody. She carried her children. Let the man make it a living life. You understand? After a few years, See two of them now. Not just those say now one day marriage, now one day there. Once you don't see the signs, say the man won't really treat you as he won't treat you. Cut the long story short, after a few years now, you understand, according to him, he didn't know what happened to him. Jazz, according to him, he didn't know what happened to him. But after a few years, when I mean after a few years, after we don't dagba, or we don't grow finish, here is the other woman nowhere to be found. She actually ran mad. Yes, literally, like she ran mad. Here is two of them now. They are still doing love and love and love. Imagine if she was dragging, she can't go by there, and after a few years, he can't realize, and this thing can happen. By now, we for no get mama again. You get it? But for no get mother again, if you don't die. So women, understand something. Not they drag all these men, oh. All these men. And secondly, men will always have a second chance when all these things happen, because the first wife always love them. I don't know why men always get this first. They always get second chance at all these things. If you know the way my mom loved my father, man, throughout this whole period, my mom never for once told us that your father was a bad man. She never said, look at what your father is making us go through. She never said, your father. She kept on saying, oh, just pray for your father. See, I don't even know what's happening. You guys should not worry. Life will just... I'm telling you, never for once. Even when we open our mouth to say, oh, daddy get money, you just didn't enjoy. She said, oh, no worry. I'm telling you for free. Never for once. Never for once did she open her mouth to say this. I don't know. The truth is, and guys, be careful not to lose a good woman over 10 minutes of pleasure, or over one kind illusion of life. This is another reason, oh God, why must I bring Yul Edochie into this? Why? But I've predicted it that one day soon. Because a good wife, no matter where you try, go come back. You must still come back to that point. Understand? I hope Yul Edochie is happy though. I really hope he's happy. I really hope he's happy. You understand? So that is a video of my dad and my mom. He went to do like his eye surgery. You know, he had like a growth in his eyes, and then the only person that could come through, because nowadays they are now doing their love again. So she stood beside him, went there, she left her office, went there, entered the lab, stayed with him and everything, and they came back outside together. At the end of the day, you could go back to that good woman, because when you don't test all these ones. And this is why I be very careful as a man. I don't mistakenly go end up with one woman I don't like. I want to make sure, say, okay, I stay with woman for life. I know the rush. And I know they lie. And I don't lie to women. Another thing you don't want to do is to lie to a woman. Okay, you won't lie because you won't knock. If woman mind or if woman spirit they against you, you go lose, oh. You go lose. My father been getting on you. If you bow. If you better block. No, but I know you tell you small block. If you major block. If you say, okay, you don't get the money, then you start to explore. Now. After how many years? After close to like 16, 17 years now.
Oh, this world no balance, so this life no balance at all. This one, my people, you all have seen it now. Is anyone going to still blame me for falling in love with this guy? You guys have heard his story. You know, easy. It's not easy at all. It's not a smooth story. You know, if they are telling stories like this, people will not understand as I'm waiting the people pass through. This guy must have gone through a lot. So those people talking down on him, body shaming him, broke shaming him, doing all those things. You don't know people's story. You don't know their story, honestly. The first day he narrated that story on the internet, guy, I said no, this guy must have been through a lot. That was the day I fell in love with him. So nobody should blame me for falling in love with Very Dark Man. Very Dark Man still remain my man forever until he says no. But for now, he's still my guy. Even if he say no, my heart still belongs to him. Okay? Very Dark Man, I love you. I love you so much. Keep being you. Keep being real. Don't worry, one day we shall meet.